Hey guys, and welcome back to Adventure Camping. Tactical Nut here, and today we're here to talk about the inside the waistband holster, the 20SR, made by Falco, brought to you by Craft Holsters. So stay tuned. Okay guys, let's start this off. Full disclosure, Craft Holsters has sent me another holster. They asked me what I wanted this time, and I had acquired the Springfield Hellcat, I think January of last year, with the red dot, and so I needed an inside the waistband, preferably appendix carry is what I requested, so this is what they sent. I'll show you the fit on that in just a minute. And so, just so you know, and so I can apologize to Craft Holsters, I've had this one for a long time. I think I got it at the beginning of summer, and then halfway through the summer had a pretty bad back injury, multiple doctors, everything's back, almost back to normal now. I'm back in the gym, lifting again, almost back up to my, mostly back up to my normal weights. Just a few exercises I can't do still. But let's go ahead and get this. You see the Falco logo right here, the stitching. As you notice, I did a little modification there. We'll talk about it in a second. Stitching is absolutely perfect all the way around, just like it has been every time. The fit and finish on the edges is always flawless. You have good, thick, durable leather. I mean, I've obviously reviewed multiple holsters of theirs at this point, and all of them have been absolutely excellent. Now, the majority of the time of the testing, oh yeah, Falco's logo here on the button. Sorry about the lighting. Majority of it I tested just as is with no modification to it. I eventually added this because I had a buddy that did one to a holster of his that makes it conceal a little better, and I kind of like the idea, so I tried it. So this is glued on here, not coming off. So how does it fit? Oops. Unbutton the retention strap. Alright, so perfect fit here for that red dot, which was really important to me. Is that focusing? Yeah. Alright, so now, what do I think about it so far? Everything has been great. This was definitely an improvement. So if I have a critique, I would say Falco, have a way to, I mean, like put something on the inside, cover it with leather or whatever, but to add that little bit of bulge, because this pushes it, you know, takes up that space in your pelvic area, so that instead of going like this when it's in your pants, it keeps it straight up. So it does help conceal a little bit better. But to show you what it looks like in, I mean, all of their holsters have just been outstanding in performance and durability. So this one has been no different. Now, depending on the pants I'm wearing, helps determine the location of where this is. This one just happens to have that belt loop that's like right here. So it kind of gets in the way sometimes, but it does conceal quite well. I'll turn a little more to the light. It's kind of overcast out here. Sorry about that, y'all. Getting time off these days is a little more difficult working two jobs. So hopefully maybe with a little light back here. So pull up, you're gonna push down with your thumb to break that retention strap, and then of course come up. I always step backwards in these videos just to keep myself more in frame. In real life I usually go forward. Now, the second critique, if I have to call it a critique, because some people really like that extra retention. But for me, I don't really feel like I need it, because I mean, it's in your waistband, it's concealed, so the odds of someone coming up and snatching it, right, is going to be pretty low. Now, if you were to fall and your belt isn't tight enough, this could possibly become a problem, but we're going to find out soon, and I will show you what I mean by that, or at least tell you. I'm going to have to test it over a period of time in different ways in order to verify it. But I mean, it's a little bit slower, right, because you're breaking that retention strap, but it is retained extremely well. And when you have stomach hair, you gotta be real careful. Keep pinching yourself, pulling the hair. Isn't all that comfortable. All right, so let me pull this back out. Fits quite well. This also can be used at 3 or 4 o'clock, depending on your preference of carry. I'm sorry about my voice. It's been like this for over a week. I don't know why. I just woke up one morning and it's actually sounding a little better today. It's been cracking a lot lately. I feel fine. But other than that, guys, I mean, this is a great holster. I mean, it was extremely comfortable without this. This literally just helps it conceal a little bit better. So depending on your body shape and all that kind of stuff, it may work just fine without any modifications. I think it would be cool though if Falco did offer a slightly thicker model right down here. I think that would be really cool. But I think what I'm going to do with this one is, because I've had a few times where I go to draw and I'll catch both of these, right? And so just kind of gets in the way. But since I don't feel like I really need this retention strap, I think I'm going to cut it off here, because I do get enough retention out of my belt because it's covering it here. And after I get done with that and test it for a little while, because I think they offer a model that doesn't have this, and so if it works, then I can update the video and say, hey, you know, it works just as well without the retention strap. So leave that part up to you to decide. Like I said, some people really do like the retention straps on their firearms. Personally, I don't feel the need to have them, except for like on my 1911s. I like it on those just because it's carried cocked and locked. All right, guys, hopefully this will help you in your purchasing decisions. Like some of the other newer craft holsters, this one does have the logo where it says made by Falco for craft holsters. Sorry I didn't get a picture of that beforehand, but this modification does make this even more comfortable and, like I said, a little more concealable. All right, guys, hopefully this will help you in your purchasing decisions of finding an awesome leather holster. You definitely have to check out Craft Holsters. It's a great company. They sell great stuff. They have some of their own holsters, and of course some sold by through Falco. But man, they're awesome, just and great people to boot. All right, guys, in the meantime, be prepared, have fun, check out Craft Holsters.